Hello everyone, this is Zoltar, and welcome to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. Last time we ventured into our first veteran level dungeon. That went pretty well, all things considered. Just came out a little bit stressed out, but nobody dead, so, things to be said for that. Unfortunately, we are still waiting for Jay Dizzle to come back from his drunken bender, so we're not going to head straight into combat against the Wizened Hag. Instead, we're going to take a less conventional group for me, including a grave robber and an occultist, into the ruins and see about purifying these altars. We'll come out with a bounty hunter item, which maybe we'll be able to use at some point. Get some busts and crests, which we have plenty of, but I want to experiment with this group, and the ruins are a place that we're used to, so I thought we would try it there. The other option is to head into the Weald, but that place is pretty scary, and so I'm just choosing to avoid it for the time being. So let's get to it. We do have a lot of inventory space taken up by our quest items, which is worth noting. Even so, we want to make sure we have plenty of food. Hopefully that will do it. A couple shovels, a couple keys. We'll go light on the herbs, antivenom, and bandages here. Plenty of torches as well. We'll go with 9, actually. I kind of like that number. And we'll take a holy water. We'll probably come across a confession booth or two, and we might end up pretty stressed out, so the holy water could get some things done for us. Let's get to the dungeon. I really hope we're not crashing right now. We might be. Okay, here we go.
Can the
We're all good.
defiled be consecrated?
That was a little weird.
Can the fallen find rest?
Well, that is not the most pleasant of dungeon layouts, unfortunately. Thankfully, we have plenty of food and torches. Hopefully, we'll be able to make it through without too much trouble. We may not come away with much treasure here. But that's okay. We're kind of just killing time with this group. Alright, we need to get rid of these guys, because they're going to stress us. Oh, wow. That is not a good way to start. Oh, come on. Come on. This isn't what these guys needed. They just showed up. They just got off the stagecoach. They're not ready. Okay, at least we started with the stun. That's good. I was going to flashing daggers. I'm still kind of okay with it. The other option is to try shoving a pick at them, but... Flashing daggers or pick to the face. We'll actually go with pick to the face and the bone soldier. Yes, they're getting their stun resistance. We could go for a heal right away on the grave robber, but the other option is to... Yeah, we'll actually go for the heal. 4 health back, resisted the bleed. That's good. Oh, I forgot to change up our skills before we went into battle with our Crusader. That's okay, that's okay. We'll fix it after this battle. No, we really need that bone soldier dead. We can't have him critting all over us again. Pick him again. Okay, he's down. Good.
Give them no quarter.
More stress all over everybody. Maybe we will get to use that holy water effectively. Let's go through some more healing. And we can cut this guy. Not going to bleed. Need to change up that skill as well because we knew we were going into the ruins. I just did a poor job preparing. Oh sure, now you'll hit for 11, after we've already done some damage. More healing, please. There we go. And thankfully, Bone Rabble really don't do a lot of damage at all. They are not particularly scary creatures. And we're just not going to worry about them.
Confidence surges as the enemy.
This team already I'm kind of disappointed in. Their high damage is just coming out at such poor times. Not even a stress heal from that.
Remind yourself.
Oh well, okay. Let's get these abilities shifted around. We want to get rid of Bulwark of Faith and Battle Heal. We'll take off Stunning Blow. There we go. That's more the Crusader I'm looking for. Grave Robber's okay. The Plague Doctor. We were going to get rid of Incision and equip Noxious Blast. Let's do it that way. And then I believe our occultist is okay as well. Back to it. We could holy water this already, I'm pretty sure, but we're not going to. You check it out. You're blighted. Well, that's your fault. You're a plague doctor. You should know how to handle that. Okay, I think we get to use our holy water here. We should have waited for the scout to finish. Okay. This could have another place for holy water. This could have another one. This is obviously just a fight, so maybe we avoid that for the time being. Let's go ahead. Boop. The altar has been purified. That was less dramatic than I was hoping, but whatever. Check it out again. You're still blighted. Alright. Keep that light level high for this group for the time being. Cannot afford to have them all freaking out everywhere. There's another one already, so that's 2 down out of the 3. Maybe we'll get this quest done. We might actually succeed. Now I'm going to head to the left first because we've already revealed another one of those locations that might have one of the stones we're trying to cleanse. Stone altar, whatever it's supposed to be. And thankfully, as we get rid of these essences, we end up with more inventory space. So we can take more loot back. Just keep going for the time being. Doesn't look like there are any fights in our way for a little while, so we won't worry about the light level. And Plague Doctor's usually pretty decent against traps, but I imagine the Grave Robber's better. Yeah, 40%. So we'll have her check it out. Our
Glorious
standard
is
luck with
the
Grave
trap
Robbers
maker's
continues,
art.
apparently.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Okay. Go ahead and pop that torch. We're scouting again. And at least that's working out pretty well for us. It's one of the reasons I'm experimenting with the Grave Robbers, because we got this Seer's Satchel, and I wanted to try out all the scouting potential with it. Alright, this is the last threatening group. We just need to get rid of this Bone Soldier, and the rest of it should clean itself up pretty well. Yeah, we'll target the Bone Rabble with the Blight. Didn't even work. 5 damage, that is not too bad. Not too bad at all. And at least the Grave Robber's doing some decent dodging.
Be gone, fiend.
Man, Crusaders, they really hate these
Powerful
skeletons.
blow.
I'm okay with it. We'll actually just go for the stun here. Really? With that 25% stun resist? I wanted to get a little more healing done. Oh well. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping that would hit. Let's lunge instead. You have 1 hit point, jerk. You would have 1 hit point. At least we got another heal out so we can help fix it. You're bleeding. Good. The Crusader didn't go, so we can try a Battlefield Medicine. Get rid of that bleed. And finish.
A singular strike.
How did you do 28 damage? Do I even want to know how you did 28 damage? That's
These nightmarish
insane.
creatures can be felled.
You're a level
They
nothing
can be
Crusader.
beaten.
Oh man, look, get back in front where you belong. Apparently you're going to carry this group to victory, which I am totally fine with. Give me that torch. What do we got in here? Not what we were looking for. And we found a fight. But they're surprised, so hopefully we can deal with this pretty easily. Start with the stun gas. I'm already disappointed in you, Fairfax. It's just unacceptable behavior.
Devastating blow.
I'll take that crit though. That's real nice. I like how the Grave Robber complains as it wins. It's very special. And Zealous Accusation. Wow, we left it with 1 hit point. When it matters, when it matters, you can't pull together the 4 damage I need from you. You'll hit a 28 on something with 1 hit point, but I'm just upset now. Well, I guess we just hit the Zealous Accusation again. And a 6 this time, of course. 6 and 4. Why not? I'm just upset about that.
Well struck.
I'll take that stress relief. That's real nice. This battle hasn't gone too poorly. Unlike the Grave Robber, I'm complaining as I win. Because my dude left someone with 1 hit point. All this resist on the Blight, come on. We took Blight for a reason. At least we're resisting our own bleed effects. That's real nice. Get blighted. Thank you. Good dodge. Good dodge. That skill doesn't seem to hit very often. It's pretty scary when it does, but it gets dodged a lot.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And the grave robber can check out the grave. 1,000 gold. Definitely okay with that. Let's pop a couple more torches.
In Radiance, may we find
And
victory.
we have some spare keys. We'll blow a key here.
If only
Very
treasure
nice,
could staunch
very nice.
the flow of otherworldly
And we got a
corruption.
fight. Brigands. Well, they would have bled, but Blight works just as well. Good dodge on that. The blanket fire is actually real scary because we don't have a Vestal this time, so that is a lot of damage we're going to have to heal through. These cutthroats aren't nearly so terrifying because all they can do is make us bleed. Let's try a blinding gas. Stop getting dodged, Fairfax. You're being useless back there. Flashing daggers, that's okay. That's strong damage there. Abyssal artillery. Almost got him down, but not quite. So what we're going to do... It's real unlikely we'll kill with the smite. But we'll try it anyways. Yeah, that's about what we expected. Flashing daggers, with any luck, will finish off these two. So we'll try that. There we go. That worked out pretty well. More blanket fire, which is horrifying. But we can start the healing now. 9 heal is not bad at all. Not going to complain about that. Let's... yeah, let's go ahead and Noxious Blast. On the back one. Make sure that he dies. We'll Zealous Accusation. Got dodged. Sad day. And 1 hit point on the Cutthroat. That did not go as planned. We'll still go for a heal here. That was strong. That was good. Good 0 on that heal.
As victories
It'll
mount,
happen.
so too will resistance.
Okay, what to do here? Maybe we just leave it behind. It's just Jade. I don't really care. Yeah, we'll just leave it for now. That's okay. And we found one of these things just out in the middle of the hall, of course. Where else would it be? Alright, now we can leave whenever we want, but we have plenty of things left to explore. So we're not leaving anytime soon. These guys need the practice. And if they die in the process, well, they died bringing me treasure, so it's okay. Yeah, get stressed out. Take that. And the light's getting dim. Blinding gas? Oh, you actually hit this time. Congratulations. Proud of you. That's gonna maybe cause a bleed. Yep. Hopefully we can cure those. So hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. I think we'll actually just smite for now. You gotta hit. You gotta hit a little more if you don't want to be dying up here. Look at all these axes coming at your face. That's not good for you. But if you'd killed people, you wouldn't be getting hit so much. So, you know, I'm actually gonna blame you here. We're not gonna go for the battlefield medicine. It's just basically a cure 2. I'd rather Noxious Blast. And hope the Grave Robber gets to go for the pickaxe. A smite would work as well. Give me that smite. Oh, you actually hit. Congratulations. And he hit real hard, of course. That's not good. I wanted to get another stun out, potentially. Or a pick on Scary Goblet over there. We can, however, go ahead and lunge here. This repositions us to Battlefield Medicine if we had needed to. Which I was hoping the Occultist would get to toss out a heal, and then the Plague Doctor could try to heal the bleed if necessary. That did not work out, though. We're going to go for the stun here. Not a huge chance of succeeding, but he has a large number of hit points left, so he's not going to die even if we attack him unless we get a crit. So I'd rather stun out, get some more heals going, because we got hurt quite badly. That's not bad, all things considered. We'll try another stun. And we got lucky, it succeeded. So I think in this case we actually vapors here. And then we go for another stun. We'll just keep trying. I know his stun resist is going up dramatically, but... Yeah, oh, and he got mad. He got mad and we got mega stressed from trying to heal. I knew that was a thing now, but I was hoping. We'll just leave it at that. Look, we're still gonna do it. We're still gonna do it. See, it worked. It's fine. One more heal out. We did eat like 40 stress for all this not healing that just came.
This expedition at least promises success.
I do wish I could yell at them and be like, we tarry because it lets us heal up. Because game mechanics, but they wouldn't understand that. All they ever want to do is get out. Cowards. We'll toss the bandage. We have Plague Doctor. Rearrange so I don't forget. And it looks like it might be camp time. Yeah, it's not a perfect spot to camp, but there is no perfect spot to camp in this dungeon this convoluted.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
We can go ahead and feast. I think it's okay. It's kind of risky. We don't have a whole lot of food left. This leaves us with only 4. But it does get us some stress reduction, so still gonna do it. I'm not too worried about scouting out the rest of the dungeon. Maybe we don't worry about that for the time being. I do want to go Unshakable Leader, I think. Good stress resist. We could Abandon Hope. But the Grave Robber's already freaking out pretty hard. So maybe instead, almost everybody has Encourages left. So we could instead do Stand Tall and then a bunch of Encouraging. I think that's what I'm gonna do. You don't have Encourage, but you're not stressed out, so everybody just needs to encourage each other. Russell can encourage our Crusader. Crusader will encourage our Grave Robber, and our Grave Robber will encourage our Occultist. Man, the Grave Robber's just a jerk. Like, consistently. No wonder the party kept leaving them to die for me. Well, that's pleasant against skeletons. Makes total sense to make them bleed. Why do you want to find berries?
A blazing star is
Have you looked at where you are? Man, these people are nuts. No wonder they're willing to dive into a dungeon called The Darkest Dungeon. They're like, oh yeah, sounds good. Let's go make some money. Okay. Weirdos. I don't even know if I'm paying them. Whatever. Their problem, not mine. Keep that torch level up. This is why I didn't like to camp, though. I'd love to be able to go through all of here and just let it get darker and darker and darker and darker and darker, and camp right before we actually go somewhere where we're going to hit a lot of enemies, potentially. Get rid of this citrine. I think we want to keep everything else for now. So yeah, get rid of it. Emerald's worth a little more. Anyway, you let it just get down to, like, pitch black, and then you camp and you're back at 100. So if we're running through an area we've already explored and we're not too worried about finding people in, that can work pretty well. Not blanket fire. That's so scary. Flashing daggers. We need to get this guy down in the back. That was not good at all. We actually probably need to battlefield medicine that. He's bleeding for 6. If we can cure for 6, that'd be nice. There we go. And we got a little 1 cure. That was nice. Ooh. I think we smite here. We're trying to pull their gunner forward. and knock both of these two out. And we're kind of just ignoring this guy, which is fine. More bleeding. Oh, bleeding nothing. This is why I don't like the occultist. I really like the Vestal. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Okay. Not good. Not good at all, considering we've already camped. You're only bleeding for 1 per round. It's real tempting to heal you, but I don't think we can afford it. We have to continue with the plan. Well, we might just die. Sorry. It's not getting crit. Death Store once. And more bleed. Death Store again. Okay, you'll just bleed out, but we still want to pull this forward because of this guy. I think, though, we'll just smite here. Alright, let's try again. Good. Now you're only bleeding for your entire hit points still. But whatever. I gotta remember I can pick to the face that far back. That's important. Okay. Everybody is dying. So I think it's really hard to have a group without a Vestal actually get through the dungeon really effectively, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just doing it completely wrong. That's a possibility. I don't like doing it, though, because it's like you have one healer who is way better than every other healer. Without question. Way better. We have to go for a little bit of stunning here. He's still going to die if his turn comes up, I think, but we have to try a little bit. You're really bad. You're in really bad shape. I'll heal you, though. Yee. Well, that's all that done. I guess we just attack. And it may be time to just get out of here. Can't carry any of that. What we can do is actually, we will just eat. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. Eat our food up. Take this 250 gold for the time being. Because we don't know what we'll find in this room. Oh, we have some herbs here as well. Well, just do that. But we're just going to go in this room. We're not going to walk through the entire rest of the place because we're not. Let's just leave it at that. And if there was anything in here, like gold and stuff, maybe we could retrieve it, but there wasn't, so we're going to get out of here. Yee. Really don't like not having a Vestal. Vestal's too good. But I don't want to rely on it as a crutch the entire time, just this one class that's so powerful. Look at all the crests. And then one portrait. Just taunting us. 3 resolve for everybody. And no effects. That is just awkward. Okay, let's get back to town.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
Alright, well, that's all pretty decent. Our guys made it back. Maybe we should have just let them die. I don't know. But I want to experiment with them a bit more, so it's okay. As for people recovering, we recovered all kinds of stress. 81 here, 86 here, 56 here, which puts him still in a little bit, but not too bad. Dob was pretty low already. And we got calm. Now, calm usually I would worry about a whole lot. Except we're talking about our healer. So, look, it's not a good thing, but out of the list of terrible things that could have happened, it could have been syphilis. Knowing this game, you can definitely go hang out at the Abbey and get syphilis. And Jay Dizzle is back. So next time we will be going after the Weisentag. Maybe we make Dob heal up anyway. Nah, there's plenty of other people to heal up. Let's go ahead and look into that real quick. You guys have any weird quirks? Guilty conscience, off guard. Nothing too terrible. And then Fairfax was the last one. I don't see him on the... There he is. He's totally fine. He doesn't need de-stressing. But these 3 are all flipping out just because they all almost died. I don't know what their deal is. It's like, what did they think their jobs were? But Gift of the Healer And Precision Striker, definitely not bad. And nothing weird on either of the other two. So, they can't pray, of course. Why would they be able to? I think we'll actually send a couple of them to the tavern. Our tavern's pretty well upgraded at the bar. So they can just go hang out there. It's pretty cheap. And do we want to upgrade the gambling hall? Probably not. What does it take to upgrade the Abbey again? Let's check on that. Busts and crests. We have plenty of those. So I think what we'll do is actually upgrade the cloister a bit.
A robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
That's a lot of stress recovery for meditation, so that should work out fairly well. Alright. That'll do for getting them ready. Let's look at getting our boss killer group prepared. First, we'll check out the guild, make sure they have everything they need here. I think an extra level of hue is certainly in order. Can't really upgrade the guild because we don't have any portraits. But an extra level of hue and better self-heal sounds absolutely fine to me. Revenge, still very, very good. Certainly. And we won't bother beefing up Intimidate for the time being, still. Let's look at our Hellion. Hellion's doing totally fine. We can go ahead and upgrade Breakthrough. It's useful for clearing through the trash, at least, before we get to the boss. Jay Dizzle definitely needs some upgrades, because he wasn't around when we were checking him out last time. What's, like, I really hate this, when it's like, hey, you can upgrade this skill. What's it do? Nothing. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. We'll upgrade all his stuff, but mostly he's going to be battle balloting, and we won't upgrade the one that says it doesn't do anything. Because that's just infuriating. Yeah, I don't see any difference. But whatever. Speed, accuracy, and crit chance on Battle Ballad 2. That skill is just so good. And we can go ahead. We've got some spare cash, not too much. But we'll go ahead and upgrade all of our healers' supporting skills. So that group should be ready to go for next time. Next time we are definitely headed for the Wizened Hag, no matter what. No questions asked. Ooh, there's a bounty hunter. So, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you'll join me for that boss killing.